Okay, fine. Finally, it works. Okay. So I know that like probably no one's waiting for this, but I just had to make this video because stuff's going down. I was like, I'm just gonna move this over here. As far as I know. Oh, hey! Hello! Welcome! Oh my goodness. Yay. I didn't think anyone would actually be around. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm using a different microphone. I've used it before in like videos a long time ago, but I haven't connected it to this computer. And I don't know if it's working with my live streams because I couldn't live stream back then. So I really hope this is working. Please let me know if it's not. I will disconnect it. Okay. So first of all, just like I want to apologize for not being active on this channel for a hot minute because my I feel like I said this in a previous video, but maybe I'm wrong. Thank you so much, Lane. Yeah, so what's been going down like in terms of like my filming equipment is like I can't find my SD card and I can't afford another one. And like I had my my furry video on that, so I wish I could release that to you guys. I really wish I could because I was like, oh, this is great, and then now it's gone. So I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my apartment. I don't know where. I'm probably just gonna have to clean up a lot. And I really hope you guys don't hear the fan in the background. It's quite hot here in Canada. It's less hot than the previous years, but you know, it's all good for now. Okay. Okay. So anyways, what's going on with right now? Okay. So I was going to make a video about this, or I was thinking of making a video about this like recently. But I didn't like have the motivation to, and yes, the furry video, which I've been trying to hype up for like a year now, and every time I try to make this video, it doesn't work. I am not a furry. The video is that I dated a furry. So, and it's about like how I met him. It's a two-part video, or at least that's the plan. It's a two-part video of when we met, as well as when we went on our first date, which was my first date, and when he revealed to me that he was a furry. So I just, yeah, and I have more stories about this guy too, but like I don't want to talk about them until I have like released that video, and when you know the odds are in my favor finally and I can release it. Maybe I might just do it live just so I can get the editing out of the way, but I wanted to do it with actors and things like that. Yeah. Okay. So I feel so bad because I've been planning this video for so long, but anyways, this video, so the developing stuff that's happening. So yeah, I was going to release this video. I didn't have the motivation to. I didn't have anything like new to talk about with it. So I was like, why is it relevant now? I don't know what because I usually have like a lesson at the end of like my stories, and I didn't really have one. So I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. Like I still don't have one, but this is newly developing as of right now. So here's what's going on. My mortal enemy, which I called her all the time when I was in elementary school, has messaged me as of yesterday. Yeah, so and I'm going to talk about that, I guess, right now. She isn't messaging me or anything like that right now. I'm just trying to decide what exactly to do, so I guess that's kind of where you guys come in. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this on the channel. I don't know for how long. I like my live streams aren't even that popular, so it's fine. Like so I just want to leave it up just so I have it. Maybe I'll do a professional bit more version when I get an SD card. So yeah. Anyways, so let's talk about this girl. So I haven't come up with a name for her, unfortunately. I'm gonna call, you know, actually let's call her Annie. I don't know why. I just like I have reasons behind the names that I choose for people. Sometimes it's like little things, sometimes they're big things. So we're gonna call her Annie. So let me tell you about Annie. Annie was my first friend when I moved to Canada. So And like, you know, friends are kind of scarce when you are a new kid in a new country and you're very shy, which I was all three of those. I'm still pretty shy. But anyways, so this girl, I don't quite, this was like so long ago. We met in kindergarten. And this sounds like totally petty for me to like be talking about this, but you know what? I'm just going to talk about it because I don't really know what else to do about it. And like, you know, I'm a small channel. I can get away with certain things. So, I mean, you know, whatever. No. I'm from Canada. I'm in Ontario. And I won't say any more than that. But I do live close to Toronto. I will say that. But that's it. Like as to what distance, I could be 20 hours away from Toronto. That's not close. I could be like 1 hour. I could be like 3 hours. That's not close either. But yeah, but you get the idea. I could be a half hour. There we go. That's pretty close too. But yeah, so yeah, but I live pretty close to Toronto. So that's literally all I'll say. Like I can say I'm even from Toronto, I guess. So anyways, so yeah, please ask away, talk away. I don't mind sidetracking. It's nice to have someone here on the live stream and to talk to somebody. So yeah, it's nice. Okay, so anyways, so let me tell you about Annie. Okay, so Annie was my first friend when I moved to Canada, and I remember, I think the only thing we really had in common was that like we liked the same cartoons and we liked Disney. We liked a lot of the same stuff. In my first grade, she wasn't around anymore because she moved schools, and then she came back when I was in second grade. And I didn't really recognize her. I wasn't sure if it was her, if it was, but then we realized it was each other, and we're like, oh my god, like my best friend, hello. So yeah, I planned on being friends with this girl for a very, very long time. But then again, when you're kids, you think that all the time. So, Annie, just like, I don't know how much I should talk about this, like how much detail I should give about this girl. Actually, yeah, like I think I'll tell you guys this detail because it's a little bit not necessarily important, but like it helps with character. So Annie was adopted. So she was adopted, very clearly adopted because her family was white and she was not white. So obviously, absolutely no judgment on that. Like, I mean, it's great that her family did that for her and stuff. But here's the thing: like, she had a brother who was, I understand, not adopted. He was their actual son, and he was significantly older than her. Yeah. Anyways, so like, I called this girl a lot and stuff, and here's the thing about Annie. She was, I hope I'm using this term right, but she was a pathological liar. And she also had a thing about copying me. So at first it was little things. Like, for example, like I remember I was talking to her about like Cinderella 2. I have only seen that film once, but I do remember that I was talking to her about it, and she was talking to me about scenes that didn't happen in the film. And I thought maybe I didn't remember them or something like that, but I am like 99.9% sure that there is no such scenes that she's talking about in the film. So little things like that. And then I remember there were also times when she would magically have the same crush as I did. And, you know, as kids, it doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, like, I was just like, oh, cool, we have the same crush, cool. But, like, here's the thing. First, she'd say, like, I have a crush on, I don't know, let's say Troy Bolton. And then she'd be like, oh, I have a crush on Chad. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, we both have crushes, all good. And then, like, 2 weeks later, she'd be like, I also have a crush on Troy Bolton. And I'm like, what? Okay, cool. Like, you know, we have the same crush. High five, right? Yeah. So I thought I didn't think that was weird when I was a kid, but then eventually, like, when we got older, it got a little weird. And on top of that, she would tell my crushes that I had a crush on them, which you don't freaking do that to someone. I don't care what age you're at. You don't tell someone's crush that you like that, like they like you. I don't know how I'm probably not wording this correctly, but I don't care. Like, you don't do that. Like, like, oh my God. So I don't know. That was just weird for me. And then on top of that, whenever I told her a secret, she would tell people about it, and like she would just spread it like wildfire. She would just tell as many people as she could. And here's the thing, she didn't do it right away. So like I'd kind of have this trust with her. And I'd be like, okay, she's not gonna tell anyone. And then eventually it gets out and I know exactly who it is. But for some reason, I wanted to stay friends with her. I don't know why. I had a few friends at this point. I remember, like, I think like the third or fourth grade or something like that. This person was like real bad. Yeah, and so yeah, like, and I also, here's the thing, like, I can't prove this, but she used to steal from my other friends as well. There was one day, and here's the thing, I didn't believe her at this point, but she told me that, like, well, my friend lost her Tamagotchi. Remember those days? So she lost her Tamagotchi in the yard, and like magically the next day, Annie had one, like the exact same one, exact same color, exact same everything. And every time we asked her where she got it from, she would change the story. So, and it was so weird because, like, here's the thing, she knew she was doing this. But like, and she was even saying, like, just ask my parents. They'll tell you the exact same thing. And of course, we're not going to talk to the parents, because why? Because I don't like talking to parents, even as an adult. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, so this person, yeah, just changed the story. Even like if I asked her on the same day, like I remember one day I said, like, where'd you get it from? And she's like, I got it from the sandbox. And I'd be like, okay, cool. I go tell my friend, me and my friend come back, and she'd be like, where'd you get it from? And she'd be like, oh, I got it from the playground. And she'd be like, you literally told Nessie that you found it in the sandbox like 2 minutes ago. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell this person was thinking. But anyways, yeah. So I had on and off friendships with this person eventually, because I realized that she was not that good of a friend. Because I mean, like, she's telling my crushes that I like them. She's telling people my secrets. She's stealing things. Like, and on top of that, she was not a very good house guest either. When I was a kid, when I used to have her for sleepovers quite often, I would tell her to like be quiet because my mom like works nights and she's sleeping. And she would like scream a lot. Like, her definition of not talking would be talking, and her definition of like talking would be like talking quite loud. So she was a loud talker, So I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I eventually like I had on and off friendships with this girl, and yeah, and I used to tell like all my friends, like, she was my mortal enemy. Like, that's hence why I said what I said on Facebook, that she's my mortal enemy. And I said it, I think I said it a little bit earlier in this video, but whatever. Yeah, so she would so I'd say she's my mortal enemy because, like, she just did so many terrible things to me, and she's such a terrible friend to me. So like and here's the weird thing, like, even when we weren't friends anymore, she was still copying me. I had a huge fairy phase, like Disney fairies, like Tinkerbell, when I was like in the 6th grade. And like she would like I told everyone I was gonna dress up as Tinkerbell for Halloween, and I didn't end up doing it because I couldn't make my costume on time, so I just ended up dressing as something else. And she was telling everyone that she also liked Tinkerbell, and she was like showing off all her merch. Like, it was just so weird. She was still being like really competitive with me, even though we weren't even friends. Like, what? Okay, yeah. Anyway, so why I decided once and for all to no longer be friends with her. Well, first of all, like I said, we were having on and off friendship. And then I had a drama camp presentation, and none of my friends could go. So I decided to call her and make amends and have her come to my show. So I don't know why I did that. It made sense to me at the time. So she saw me at the show and we hugged, and I decided to have her over for a sleepover for whatever reason. Here's the thing also about Annie. She would like, she was really competitive when it came to like video games. So when I played Mario Party, we had to be on the same team or else she would get real pissy, because if I won a game, which like I'm really good at Mario Party games because I mean I own it and I play it like all the time. I still kind of do sometimes. Um, and she would get like really angry if I won a game. So in order for me to calm her down, I had to put us on the same team and be like, okay, look, if I win, we both win, so that we would win the game, and that would actually calm her down really fast. So yeah, anyway, so I don't really quite remember what exactly happened in terms of why, like, I probably blocked it out of my memory because it was that bad, or I don't know. I just remember that, like, we got into a really bad fight, and then her mom picked her up early, and then we just were no longer friends after that. Uh, Oh yeah, she also had a sleepover one day for her birthday. I was the only one from my school who was invited, and then everyone else was like neighborhood kids. And she was basically bullying me in front of her friends, acting like we weren't friends. Uh, also at my second birthday party, I invited all the girls in my class. Big mistake. Don't do that, especially when you're a kid. And I invited the popular girls. All the popular girls wanted to do other things. They didn't want to do anything I wanted to do. And it's my freaking birthday. And I figured, okay, well, at least Annie here, we can have fun. But no, she took this as an opportunity to talk to the popular girls. So yeah, I had a terrible, terrible, terrible second grade birthday party. Partly because of this person, mostly because of me, but like she made it worse. So anyways, um, yeah, we were no longer friends, and eventually she moved. So I remember when everyone knew she was moving, like the last day that she was there, like my best friend at the time eventually became her best friend, and it was so dumb. I don't even talk to these people anymore, but I don't talk to anyone from my elementary school really anymore. Like every so often, maybe like some people, but like not everybody, unfortunately. So like anybody, like it's kind of sad. I still have some people on Facebook, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, I just had a terrible, terrible friendship with this person, and on her last day of elementary school, or her being at my elementary school because she was moving. This was like maybe the 6th or 7th grade. I remember one of my friends was telling me, like, and this is the same person whose Tamagotchi she stole. I'm just putting it in brackets because I don't know. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I know that like her other friends were telling me that, like, like, oh, just ask the parents, and I'm not gonna ask the parents. So I'm saying she stole it, but anyways, so where was I? Yeah. So I remember my friend was saying, like, why don't you say goodbye to her? And I was like, why would I do that? And she says, well, you guys were friends for a very long time. Like, she was your first friend when you moved here. I think that you should say goodbye to her. To which I was like, no, I'm not friends with this person anymore. This person did terrible things to me. She made my childhood like really bad. So I am not gonna say goodbye to her. Good riddance. Goodbye. Right? I was pretty sassy back then, I guess. Yeah. So, anyways, then she moved. Didn't hear from her for a good few years, and then when I turned 13, I got a message from her. So this was, I am 23 right now. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I got a text from my travel agent. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to get to her later. I'm not gonna stay on the live stream for too long because this is probably really boring, and I have to go pick up my fiance. Okay, here we are. So yeah, on February 1st, 2010, I got a message from her. This was 9 years ago. She says, I know you will never, ever forgive me, but just read this. I am so sorry about the things I said. You are a great person. The way you are a great friend. You are nice, kind, caring. grammar is terrible. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so used to seeing commas and everything grammatically correct. I'm kind of a grammar Nazi like that, but that happens when you write. Caring, kind and caring. You give people second chances, and you might think this is sappy, but I'm saying it for no, and I'm just saying it for no reason, but I am saying this with a reason. And this is all true about what I think about you. I agree, I was a complete jerk, but thank you for giving me second chances. Some days I actually miss you as a friend and wish I didn't say those things. You're both 13, you're responsible people, and now I have realized from my mistakes. I hope you read all of this, and if you did, thank you very much. From Annie. So I didn't message back because I don't want to talk to this person. Like, I didn't even know what I would say back, right? So, like, and I'm like, I'm 13, like, you know, like, I'm just like, you know what, maybe, like, way down the line when I'm in my 20s, and maybe we can talk about things, and maybe I can make a video or something like that, right? Because I was doing YouTube at this time too, so 9 years ago. Holy shoot. Yeah, so I didn't say anything back. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Freddie. I didn't say anything back. I didn't say anything. Like, I even, like, told people, like, hey, Annie messaged me, because sometimes they'd be like, have you heard from her? Like, because I had some friends from elementary school who still had her as friends on Facebook, and I never added her as friends on Facebook or anything. And they would be like, have you heard from her? And I'm like, no. So that was that. And then yesterday, I got a message from her. She changed her last name, so I thought that it was maybe the wrong message or something. I'm even surprised it even got through the filtered stuff. But she messaged me. And this is what she said. Congratulations, and I hope you're well. I believe she's talking about my engagement. I am still forever sorry for how I treated you when we were kids. And I am forever thankful for the long-term friendship we had. Life has been hard, and it's made me really remember certain things. And I'm thankful for all the good things I had then and the long-term friendships I had. You were the only one. You're wonderful, and I'm so happy for you. First of all, her grammar got better. Second of all, yeah, I don't know what to think of that. So I haven't messaged her back because I don't know what to do with this information. So I, like, and here's the weird thing, like, when my sister got engaged, and when I hear about people getting engaged, their exes usually message them and congratulate them. And I've had 2 people who were mean to me in the past message me and congratulate me, which is kind of weird. So Brooke's theory on all this is that maybe something happened with her since her last name is different. Maybe that's her middle name. I don't know. I don't remember her middle name at all because some people do that. So his theory on all this is that maybe something happened, made her rethink about things. She found me on Facebook again. I don't know how long she's been looking at me on Facebook, because some people from my past are stalking me on Facebook, and it's kind of creepy. And also, as well as my YouTube channel. And some people, like, and he's thinking that maybe she saw I was engaged, and she thought to herself, like, oh, if I was a better friend, I would probably be in the wedding party. I would be invited to this wedding or something like that. Like, I have certain friends that, like, I consider myself kind of close to, not necessarily close, and whatever not. Like, I have so many things, but, like, and they're not invited. So, you know, so, like, no way, like, even if, like, we did meet, and, like, cause, like, I don't know if I'm willing to go for coffee. I don't know if I'm willing to message her back even. I don't really know what to make of this person. I don't know, like, cause I like to think that she has changed. I like to think that, you know, she was just a kid, a really troubled kid, maybe, and that, I don't know, but yeah, that she was just a kid. But here's the thing, like, sometimes things from when you're a kid transfers to adulthood. I don't know. Maybe she's lying about stuff again, or maybe she's being completely truthful. I like to give people second chances. Like I said, I've given her so many second chances as a kid. And like I said, I told myself that if we were older and we could talk things out, maybe. But at the same time, like, I'm looking through her Facebook, and my goodness, my computer. I'm like looking at her Facebook. Like, I don't have her as friends still, and like, it's kind of funny because her cover photo is Tinkerbell. Okay. I guess Disney's nostalgic now, so suddenly it's cool to like Disney. It wasn't when I was a kid, but whatever. And then like, I don't know, and like her profile is weird. So Brooke's other theory is that maybe she's asking for money, which I will definitely not do. But also, my personal theory is that like she wants someone to talk to, which is fine. I'm a great listener. I'm not really great at giving advice, but I'm a great listener. I will tell people stories like about like certain things that I went through to like help them feel better, things like that. That's one of the reasons why I do this channel. But here's the thing. I've had so many people who want a friend to talk to, and that's great. That's fine. Like, you know, I like to be that person that you come to. But here's the thing. These people, like, I hate when there are people I don't really know, and sometimes it is easier to talk to someone you don't really know. But like, you're entrusting me with certain things. Like, I get this from people who are across the counter from me at work. I get this from people online. I get this from people all the time. I was gonna do a video on this too, actually, about this one particular person who found me on YouTube and talked to me on YouTube. I friended them on Facebook because I was like, okay, they need a friend, someone to talk to, and all they did was just dump things on me. So I'm scared that, like, you know, am I forgive her or whatever? She does exactly what she's going to do. And it's going to be even worse because I had a relationship with this person. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do about Annie. So yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know what to do about her. Like, so I don't know. Uh, and the thing is, I would love to make a video about this just so that way we're neutral, where like on her best behavior. She's not going to freak out if she's on camera. I'm not going to freak out if I'm on camera. And it would be a great video, I guess. But here's the thing. First of all, she'd need to agree to it, which she probably won't. Second of all, like who knows? Maybe that's exactly why she contacted me. She sees I'm on YouTube, and she's like, "Hey, I'll be on your YouTube video." If you're gonna pick somebody to do that, pick someone more famous than me. Yeah, but this. But yeah, again, like, I would have to do that. And second, like, I don't want it to seem like I'm only meeting her for a video, just to be like, you know, like that sweet, like YouTube money, which I do not have any of. I don't even know, like, I don't know what she's expecting. And I know what I'm expecting from this person, but I also don't. But I also don't know what she's expecting from me. So I don't know if she's expecting to be friends. I don't know if she's expecting to be invited to the wedding, which you're not. And I don't know what she wants. That's the issue. And I don't even know what I would respond to that. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, hey, sorry, things are going terribly for you. I don't know. Like, so yeah, like, and the thing is, like, I don't have anybody, like I said, I don't talk to anyone from elementary school anymore. So I don't have anyone who I can confide in to talk to, and be like, hey, Annie messaged me. Like, can you tell me, like, what should I do? Because I don't have anyone who knows her character personally well enough to really make a decision on that either. So, and on top of that, Natasha, my best friend, I'm pretty sure she's a fan expo right now. So, you know, whatever. I wish I could go. Too expensive. I have a wedding to plan. No good guests this year, so hence why I'm not going this year. Although I really wanted to. I'm going to Disney instead for my honeymoon. So, anyways, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. If I do something, follow me on my social media. I will let you guys know. I hope she's not following me on those, because I have a few people who are following me and I didn't know that they were following me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what the hell? Like, so, and I'm talking about people from my past. So I don't really know what to do with this person. If you guys have any idea, like, comment down below. I don't want to like just use meeting this person for a video. I do honestly want to see the good in people. I do want to believe she's changed. Like, a certain somebody was trolling this channel and like kind of stalking this channel for a few years, and we talked it out. And I'm not ready to meet them quite yet, but I am. But like I will talk about them probably in a year when I'm ready to, and when I think it's the right time for me as well as for us. And I also, I am willing to meet this other person years and years from now for coffee or something like that. And now that I have this person here, I don't know what to make of it. I have a lot of things going on with my life though right now, so I'm not like desperate to message her right away. I mean, I wasn't 9 years ago and I'm not now. But at the same time, it's just a really weird, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a really weird situation, I guess. I guess so. Like, I have a lot of things going on right now. So in terms of my priority list, that's not one of them. It's like lowest on the priority list. My priority list is too long to deal with someone like that. So maybe like I have some things that like I even told some people like I'll talk to you after I get married, because that's just where my timeline is right now. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna end the live stream here though, because I have to go. But yeah, let me know down below. What would you do in this situation? Someone who treated you terribly when you were a kid, who you, I don't know, considered a friend, maybe even a bully or something like that. If she was a bully, like to me, I feel like that would be a little bit easier, because I'd be like, okay, hi, like, you know, like, I forgive you. I hope you changed. But this person was my friend and a bully. So I had this trust in her. And I like to give people second chances. Like, I'm like, what do they say in the Bible? It was 7 times 70. I love to give those. I love to forgive people. I love to do that. But also, this person has done me wrong so many times, and she was just not only a terrible friend, she was a terrible person. So I want to believe that she has changed. I want to believe that she's a better person. I want to believe that she is the nicest person in the world now, and that all she wants is my forgiveness and everything will be okay. I don't think we're going to be friends at all, but like of all the people to message me like before my wedding, this is not the person who I would have thought to. Like, you guys know her as Marie. Like, I was expecting her, even like if I had gotten a message from her, then I would be a lot more conflicted than I am with this person. Actually, no, probably not more, less probably, because like, again, I'm forgiving. So yeah, I don't know what to do about this person. Yeah. Okay. I have to stop while I'm ahead, but comment down below. What would you do in this situation? What do you think I should say? Should I bring up a video? I don't think she would say yes to that. But then again, I don't know what kind of person she is as an adult. So let me know. Yeah, so I'll probably do another video soon. I have a few interesting stories. But I don't have, but again, they would probably be filmed with this camera, which doesn't seem that bad, but it's actually quite terrible compared to my usual videos. And the lighting's not bad either, because it's the daytime. So actually it's the afternoon, but just let me know. What would you do? I don't know what I would do, but if something does happen, I will either live stream it while we talk, or I will post on my social media. So make sure you guys follow that. Links are down below. And I will talk to you guys later. And feel free to message me personally on my Instagram. Some people have been doing that lately. Ah! My gosh. Some people have been doing that lately, messaging me personally and on Instagram. And I love it. I love it. Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Please do. Maybe I'll do a singing video soon. Okay. So that's it. That's all I want to talk about right now. And I will talk to you guys later. Keep calm and sparkle on.